Can you guys help me on a video, please?
I'm walking my yard. Sorry, man. Bye.
Oh,
Hey man, sorry,
oh,
I'm shopping for Beyblades. Sort of
oh,
can't. Bye.
oh, oh, okay. Alright, Book Thief. Great book. Uh, Decent length, it's a chapter book. Yeah. Exposition. First part of story, right? First part of story is that we're on a train. And Def, who is the narrator, this is where he sees the main character, Liesel, for the first time. Liesel and her mom are on a train to Moching, Germany. And that's where her brother, Werner, he dies. After her brother suddenly dies, Werner, he's dead now. After that, they get off the train to bury her dead brother. And, well, Liesel she does a bad. She steals a book from the gravediggers, Book thief, haha, book thief is in the title. Yeah, after they get off the train at Molching, in Germany, that's where the book takes place. After they get off the train, Liesel meets her step-parents, Hans Huberman and Rosa Huberman. So, editor Tristan here, and at this part, I kind of forgot to say that everything after this is the rising action until I say it's climax. And the rising action is where it's the build up to the big part, and that big part is the climax, which is the peak of the story. So yeah, over here it's the rising action, and I just forgot to say that, so I had that in here so I don't get an F and I fail. So, hi, what's up? So yeah, after meeting her foster parents Hans and Rosa, she eventually she doesn't really vibe with him. So so basically, Hans teaches a child to roll cigarettes for him in order to win her over, and it works. It works. She likes rolling cigarettes. Slowly, Liesel, she adjusts. She adjusts her new life. She gets used to it. I said the same thing 3 times, but while she's getting used to her life 4 times, she's plagued by nightmares of her, dead brother Werner. However, while adjusting, 5 times. Yo, it's raining! She meets, neighborhood boy, right? And his name's Rudy. And he really likes this singular American athlete. His name's Jesse Owens. I don't know, it's just in my brain right now. And he also, constantly pesters Liesel to kiss him. Hans discovers that Liesel doesn't know how to read, so he teaches her. Together they work through the alphabet, and they read through the book slowly that she stole from the gravedigger. However, at the same time, the political situation in Germany and in Molching, where they are, is becoming serious with the war escalating, during World War II. Hitler's in power. Mustache man! And, there's also work shortages. And, the town, they have a book burning, too. It was, to celebrate Hitler's birthday. Hey, fishies! Liesel steals another book from the book burning that is used to celebrate Hitler's birthday. Great idea, Liesel. Great idea. Nothing will happen. Hopefully. Not gonna tell you that's for later in the video. Where am I going? Ah! No! No! Ah! Ah! So Liesel's stepmom. God, why do my buttons disappear? Liesel's stepmom, Rosa Huberman. One of her customers, right? It's the mayor's wife, Ilsa Herman. One day, Lisa is invited into the mayor's wife's study, and there's massive walls of books. One sec, I'll show you what it was like. Why'd I quit? Oh my god! Books! Meanwhile, in Stuttgart, Germany, just so you know, every place I'm saying it's gonna be in Germany. This is a Germany book. It's a book in Germany. Anyways, in Stuttgart, Germany, I said it again. In Stuttgart, a Jew named Max hides in a closet with no food, no light, and he doesn't have water, which I have plenty of, and I have food. Come here. It's so cold. It's so
Hey, what's that
so
sound?
cold.
What's that sound?
I'm
What's that
so
sound?
I'm so
Hey,
hungry.
yo, what you doing here, bro?
Uh,
Why you hiding in the
I don't
closet?
know.
Hey, bro, take this book.
Thanks, bro.
Alright, bro, have a good day.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, the pizza here.
Wait, I'm Gerald. Nice to meet you. So after receiving fake identity papers and a map from the pages of a Mein Kampf book, which is it's Hitler's autobiography. So good job helping a Jew with Nazis autobiography. Funny mustache man's autobiography. So Max leaves his safe space of the closet, and he gets on a train and he goes to Moching. And once he arrives, he goes to the Hubermans because his father served with Hans, which is Liesel's stepdad, in World War One, which is pretty cool. And like after his dad died, Max's dad died, which is the Jew, Lagspike. He kind of said to Max's dad's wife, which is just Max's mom. Don't know why I said Max's dad's wife, but he's indentured service or something from I don't know, honor or responsibility or something. I don't know, adult stuff. Yeah. So he does that and says he'll always help Max. So Max goes to Humerman's household and he goes in their basement. He's locked in their basement, and eventually him and Liesel become friends. And he starts writing her book out of pages of Mein Kampf, which is never a great idea to help incriminate yourself if you're ever found, even more than you already are. So, great decision making. Frau Hermann, the mayor's wife, which is Ilse Hermann. Just Frau is German, German language. Frau is woman, I think. Miss Herman pretty much is Frau Herman. Why am I don't know. So Miss Herman tells Liesel that she can't afford to send out the laundry anymore. And Liesel's pretty mad because her family's already struggling to survive, with the war happening and food and job shortages. But the Hermans, they have so much because they're rich. They're rich little woman and man, mayor. They're mayor family, so they have a lot. And so with Rudy's help, Liesel begins she sneaks into the mayor's basement, their library, and she steals books again. So for Christmas, right? I just thought this was a little nice detail. She builds good old Max in the basement. She builds a she built a snowman for him, which is pretty cool. Like what I'm doing now. Except this snowman looks like Sid the Sloth from Ice Age. Here, I'll give him a little top hat. Nice little top hat. Yeah. So she put him snowman for Christmas, which I don't know. I just thought that was a cool detail. So eventually, Max he falls into a coma, a little bit of a coma, and then Rosa and Hans worry about how they'll dispose of the corpse if he if he dies, like what I'm about to do right now. So imagine, right? Dead Jew basement. There's just a dead Jew in your basement. How do you tell people about that? So here's how it would go. Totally how it would go. Oh, I can't believe Max died. Can't imagine how Liesel and Rosa feel. Why is there a jungle in the middle of Germany? What? What's down here? Okay. And, oh. Oh, okay. Oh, that's weird.
The mossy cobblestone where we can scrape your body, but you can't. What
Hi.
is the first name of the recipient?
Gerald.
Gerald. What is the last name of the recipient?
Gerald.
Oh, weird name, but Gerald. Where is the body that needs to be scraped?
My basement.
Where's your house, bud?
It's this
Where's
way.
your house, bud?
It's this way.
Okay.
Okay, yeah,
Whenever I leave my building, I always like to set a little fire. Are you coming?
yeah. What? So after a couple months, Max, he doesn't die. He recovers, actually. So, it's pretty cool. But, Nazi soldiers come, like, in the inspected basement to see if it's good for a bomb shelter. And we'll see how that goes.
Do you think we're gonna have any luck with this house?
Nice
I
place.
don't know. We'll find out when we go into the basement.
Who's that?
Okay, I already have
Nice
one
furnishing.
problem.
This is really nice furnishing.
Yes, it is, but I have one problem already. The ladder. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
the
They might have
supplies now.
people might have a bit of trouble getting supplies down here, right?
Yes,
Huh. There's already bread
roof-
down here. There's already bread.
Yes, but we need more than that. The roof is too small. We
No,
need taller.
I think people could live down here.
Maybe 2 or 3, but we need bigger. We need to fit 10, 20,000.
Not a
This is
thousand,
not-
not a thousand. You're overreacting. There's already a bed mat here. Oh, I don't think this is good enough. We should
Yes,
leave.
yes, it's not so.
The ladder's the biggest part. The ladder's the biggest part.
The ladder does not work well because we can't get supplies down well enough.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And also
Alright.
just it's so obvious.
And well, Liesel, she kept stealing books. So, yeah. But Ilsa left a little note. And she also left a dictionary and a thesaurus. So, yeah, I'm just chillaxing in the shade. Ha ha. Why is the shade making me so black? Huh. I think this is a good area to grab a book real quick. Here. Let's grab this and then let's look at the dictionary first. I don't know what this is. Yeah, no. What if after that ordeal, at a Hitler Youth Carnival, Rudy, he's fast, so he wins 3 races. The kissing boy wins 3 races, and the Allies they begin bombing their mulching, and everybody on the Liesel's block they have to take shelter in the neighbor's basement. And with each raid, Liesel reads to them until it's at the exit. Why are they letting a kid read to them while their house is possibly just being bye bye? I don't know. That's kind of cool, I guess, but I don't know. But Max, he has to stay alone in the Huberman's basement. He's just a lonely boy. So as the war intensifies, Nazi soldiers, like as they bring the Jews to like concentration camps, they walk them through the town streets. And Hans finds old man that's like he's like kind of hard going up because he's old. He's like as 3 foot under currently. So like he gives him a piece of bread, not group of bread. Gives him a piece of bread, out of goodwill, because he's honor, responsibility, and Nazi soldiers intervene and like they whip him. They like, here, example. But yeah, they didn't kill him. They did not kill him. They whipped him though. They whipped them both. Oh, look at that poor old man. Look, I know things are tough as a Jew. So here, take some bread.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. So Hans, being the man of honor and responsibility, realizes, I've drone, how do you say that word? I know I'm just gonna say brought. I brought suspicion onto myself. So, yeah, you realize that? Or aroused could be a good word. But yeah, drawn attention to himself, and Max is no longer safe hiding in her basement. So that night, Max leaves. And, you know, he just leaves. He goes. And, Nazi soldiers, you know, they go to Rudy's house since, you know, he was fast. He won those races. Which it was cool. So they try to recruit him. And then, his dad, Alex, he doesn't let him go. And the soldiers, they leave. This is gonna be, yeah, they leave. But a few days later, Alex, Rudy's dad, and Hans, well, Alex is Rudy's dad, but Hans and Alex were drafted into the German army. And after they leave, Rudy and Liesel go to the next parade of Jews, and they rain bread. They give bread to the Jews for the next parade of Jews. And, yeah, Rosa also gives Liesel a book that Max was writing. You know, the one over Mein Kampf. And it was called The World Shaker. And it's a story of Max and Liesel's friendship. And it promises that they'll be reunited one day. After being drafted, Hans is sent to Essen, where he is part of dudes that, you know, they clean up after, like, the bombs are dropped. Like, after air raids is what it's called. And another member of his team, he doesn't really like Hans, you know, just doesn't like him. Doesn't like how honorable and responsible he is. So, you know, one day they trade places on a bus, right? I don't know why. He just wants to change places on the bus. The bus crashes. The dude that doesn't like him, he dies. He's killed. And Hans just breaks his leg. And he gets sent home to recuperate, you know, like get better. He gets sent home to get better again. And after another air raid, Liesel and Rudy, they find a plane with an ally soldier in it. And why is my face so wavy? But they find him in it, and they come just in time to die. But this is the second time death sees Liesel. The first time, you know, being the train scene at the beginning where her brother dies. Yeah. The Nazis continue to do the Jew parades where they just like bring the Jews through Moching. Liesel sees Max among the people that they're parading through, you know. Their good Jew friend hiding in a basement, Max. And then Liesel tells Rudy about hiding Max, and that's the only person she tells. And this is where we get to our climax, which is the peak of the story. The peak of the story where, like, the big thing happens that everything else has been building up to. And it's, like, the most exciting part of the story. The mayor's wife gives Liesel a blank notebook, so, you know, she could write her own story. She's been stealing all these books, so why not write your own story? Create your own journey, an own adventure. And one night, while Liesel is in the basement editing her book, her neighborhood is bombed. Oh, I hope writing this book as well. What's that sound up there?
It exploded.
Hans, Rosa, and all the other neighbors are killed. Oh no, no, no. Han! Rosa! No! No!
I'm in pain.
No!
I'm
No!
dead.
No! No, Han. No.
I'm dead.
Next is the falling action, which is where after the climax, everything starts to die down. It starts to become peaceful again. After rescue workers pull Lisa out of the rubble, she leaves behind her book, but she gives Rudy the kiss that, he always wanted because he's a little kissy boy. Here we go, Rudy. And finally, the resolution, where the story ends. Like, it's also the announcement on this paper here. But yeah, it's the resolution. It's where the story ends, and where we're left off, and the characters are happy again, maybe, or they're just really sad, or they're dead. She meets Max after the concentration camps have been liberated, and they have a heartfelt moment together. And Liesel eventually grows up and moves to Australia. She has a family. She lives a nice life, and when death finally comes to take her soul and take her from this world, he shows her the book that she wrote so many years ago. And can you guess what the title was? That's right. The title was Book Thief Meta. I think the theme for this is probably, power words. Because, like, I don't know, it just makes sense. It's called the Book Thief. It has to do something with books and words. So, like, the book she wrote at the end and the book Max wrote, like, they both ended up coming true. Like the Book Thief, because I don't know, like, the book is called The Book Thief, and she stole books, and it was an autobiography kinda, and and then the story Max wrote, which eventually came true, and like they both like met up again, and the power words really it really kept them sane, like writing and stuff, and like books. So yeah, books are pretty important. So read this
Okay.
video. It's gonna give me all the females, bro. Just every
I
single
don't
one.
think it. I just don't think it will.
But but it will. And I know, I just have a feeling, a gut feeling.
But I have a gut feeling you won't.
Well, haters gonna hate Liam.
I'm not a hater. I'm just saying it probably won't, cause
You're just a hater.
I'm not hating. If it did, great for you. But like, I don't believe it will.
You're just a hater.
I'm not though.
So basically, this was a little cringe fest of stuff I had to do for school, and I thought I just needed to make content for my YouTube channel. Kind of dry right now, so posted this. So please, please, please subscribe. Please subscribe. I will cry if you don't subscribe. Please subscribe. Anyways, bye.